Hello, 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 everyone. I'm Dr. Tamara Beckford, and welcome to Inside the EntreMD Business School. Alrighty, today we have one of our esteemed students, Dr. Ngozi. I'm going to have her introduce herself. She's going to let us know the name of her business and where she is located. Go ahead, Doc.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Beckford. Thanks for having me. For those that don't know me, my name is Dr. Ude. I'm a board-certified family medicine physician. I'm based in Martinsburg, West Virginia. I own a co-own a primary care practice, namely Apple Valley Family Medicine. And my goal is to have my patients feeling and looking good.
Love it, love it, love it. Alrighty. So you've been inside the EntreMD Business School for approximately how long now at this recording?
So it's been at least 2 years. I think it's going to be coming on the third year in March.
Okay, wonderful. So at the time of this recording, we're at the beginning of 2024. So tell us, what are some of your tangible wins in your business within 2023?
Wow. So a lot of the times you don't get to go back and assess, but from doing that recently, it's been amazing. A big one is revenue. We definitely grew by, I'll say 40% compared to the last year. So that's one big one. Another one is my team. I was way overdue to have an office administrator. And I think with mindset, I just didn't think we could afford it, or I didn't think I would be able to lead them well. I think it was all the things. So we've had one for the past 6 months. So this year, or at least 2023, we hired one. And I think that was also instrumental. Like, I feel like we are really um, upscaling and doing a lot of things. And there's no way we would be able to accomplish what we're accomplishing without that role being filled. So that's another one. And then systems. Dr. Una talks a lot about systems, and I think finally we're taking that seriously. So that's another big tangible win. And I'll say another thing, I think another big thing about just being part of the school, so not just about the business, but it's about the person. And I think that's another really, really important, actually the most important tangible win is being able to spend quality time with my family. And I mean, my kids actually notice it, like, they make that comment, and it's so awesome to hear them
I
say that. So
love it. Alrighty. So far, 2023 has been a big year for Dr. Ude and Apple Valley Family Medical Practice. Did I get it right?
Apple Valley Family Medicine, yes.
Family
Medicine.
medicine, yes. So a 40% increase in revenue. You got that office manager. So now it's not you doing everything. You're able to now delegate, and then you're putting systems in place, which really will help you to elevate the practice overall. Now, you've also mentioned some of the wins about family. Let's talk about some of those intangible wins of 2023. One of them you already started. Your family, especially the kids, are starting to notice, I'm getting more time with mama. Go ahead. Tell us more about those
Yeah.
intangible wins.
Yeah, I think the other one is not, I wouldn't even say just the time, which is a big one, but the
Mhm.
quality of the time. Because sometimes you,
Um,
you feel like you're spending time with your kids, but you're not really present.
there.
So that's a big one. We've done more vacations. I think since being in the business school, I think I've vacationed more than I've ever. So that's a
Which,
big
okay, so people
one.
might get that. Like, how is it that you're able to increase your revenue by 40%, but go on more vacations than you've had before? Uh,
Absolutely, absolutely. Planning, intentional planning. And I think the office administrator also comes in, right? Because all those admin tasks that I was, taking on that I didn't need to be doing. And to be honest with you, I don't think I was doing that great a job at it, because when I got somebody that actually knew what they were doing with it, it was more efficient. But and actually making more, to be honest with
mm,
you. So working less and making more. I did see that we're making more money too. Um, but yeah, so that's been big. And then the other intangible is mindset. I mean, that one is hard to explain, but I feel like a completely different person.
Mm,
completely different. Like mom, spouse, woman, because you're
mhm,
just in tune with, I feel like I was always just under a fog of just work, work, work. And
mhm,
now that I'm actually pulling back, I'm not just working in the business and working on it and then prioritizing like what's actually matters. I'm more
mhm,
strategic and it's
mm.
working out very, very well. Yeah. So
I love
yes.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So you're
Mhm.
now being able to be more strategic with your life overall. So not just the business, and you're seeing how taking that time and investing that time into those strategies, it's spilled over. And you said that it's not just time with the kids. I love that really clarified that it's quality time, that they notice that you're having quality time with them. Alrighty. So in 2023, we all have our highs and we have our lows. In the EntreMD Business School, we do not consider anything a failure. We consider it a lesson. So based on that, what are some of your lessons of 2023?
I think team. So
Mm,
it was one of the big step forward that we had, but I mean, it was also tough. Like we lost during the process quite a few team members. And in retrospect, they weren't a good fit. But at the time when you're losing them, it's still tough, especially when you have, the need. But it just always seemed like, obviously you go through that process of losing that person, and then it just seemed like somebody better comes along. And
mm,
so it was kind of, a challenge, but once you weather the storm, then you're like, you know what, that actually was for the best. So
mhm,
it was just, I guess hills and valleys. That's how it felt. But yeah, I mean, and I think that's one of the things I'm carrying into 2024 is team, because we really do want to scale, provide really great care for our patients. And there's
mhm.
no way that, we can do that by ourselves. So, getting really great team members and then also taking care of our patients, but taking care of our team members as well.
Absolutely. Love it. Love it. Wow, how powerful. Recognizing the importance of teamwork, recognizing the importance of the team overall, and the importance of not only keeping yourself well, but also keeping the team well, which is something that a lot of people, they overlook that, in that you have a strong supportive team, then you'll have a strong and profitable business at the same time. Love it. Love
Absolutely.
it. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So we've talked about how you have been part of the business school, and
Mhm.
this is year two going on three. So let's
Mhm.
really talk about like how has the business school helped you specifically to achieve some of these goals?
So, I mean, the top one for me would be mindset.
Mhm,
So all the services and facets of the business school help to mold and contribute to this. So obviously the live weekly sessions, I always make sure I plug into those. And
mhm,
then the accountability. I mean, that because I do have a accountability partner
mhm,
also, and then the books that we read. So it's just layers and layers of learning. Now, is it easy? No, you're going to have to put in the work. But when you do that, the actual benefit you get out of it is just astronomical. I don't doubt that I would have gotten where I need to get to, but I definitely wouldn't have gotten here as quickly as I have. No way. So it basically is a shortcut. Basically,
mm,
it is. And then you're supported while you're doing it because with, how medicine is now, I
mhm.
mean, there's just a lot going on. I wouldn't have imagined being able to do what I'm doing and not have that community and that guidance. I can't imagine it. It would have just been really, really tough.
Oh, how powerful. Just really having that accountability, having a little bit of support goes a long way. You said that,
So
yes, you can achieve these goals, but you just get there faster. And why make the mistakes when others are saying, okay, here, by the way,
Abs-
these are the mistakes I've made. So here is the pathway to just assure that you don't have to do the same and get you to those goals faster. How powerful. Alrighty. So, some people are listening and they're like, Dr. Ude, yeah, I don't know. Should I really join the business school? What would you say to that person?
I would say do it. I would say absolutely do it. Because I remember when I joined, I had been listening in, I think for, I would say at least a year. And I got a lot of assistance, following along with the free programs and things that were available. But at a certain point, I just knew I couldn't carry myself further. I needed more help,
Mhm.
more assistance, and I'm so glad I did. And obviously it shows because I keep signing up, right? So the proof is in the pudding. So I would say do it. You won't regret it. Again, you're going to need to put in the work. This is not for somebody that is just expecting, it to be done for you. But,
Mhm.
if you take what you learn, you're fully open to implementing, and then the actual support that you get, where because this community, you need help, and people are just other doctors are just so open to help you, and we're all kind of in community on our own race, heading where we're going, and it's really, really a great environment. So I will say do it. Definitely do it.
So
You won't regret it.
definitely do it. I love
Yes.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She said, just sign up.
Yes. Yes. Just do it. What you got
Just
to lose? Come on.
Yeah, she said, just do it. What do you have to lose? You're going to be in community. You're going to have the support. You are going to find out that although it's not easy, you're not showing up to something that you're going to get, just handed everything. You're going to work, but that work, you're going to see the fruits of your labor and you're going to see how you are expanding mentally, your outlook on your business, your outlook on your life. Because one of our motto is to dream life and dream business at the same time. You heard Dr. Ude, she increased her profits and she went on more vacations and she
Yeah.
built a team and she recognized that, wow, having that team is getting me where I wanted to be. I was doing all of this work myself. And
Mhm.
some of the work that I was doing, I wasn't best suited for it. So once I got
Mhm.
someone who actually knew what they were doing, which is her administrator, then boom, things just really begin to accelerate. So with that, these are some of the things that you learn when you're inside the EntreMD Business School. So those of you listening on the outside, we will welcome you in. And like you heard that Dr. Yuda said, she said, just come on in, sign up and come on
Yes.
inside the EntreMD Business School. All right, with
Yes.
that, we're going to end today's episode and we cannot wait to see you guys on the inside. Thank you so much,
Mhm.
Dr. Yude, for taking the time out to speak with
Thank
us and those
you.
who are listening.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure.